Big topic right now in the MMA world is who should fight Petr Yan next for the Bantamweight title. In this video, I'm going to go through the three main guys, obviously O'Malley, Merab, and Umar, and just explain who I think should fight Petr Yan next for the belt. One of the three main guys in the conversation is Umar Nurmagomedov, the Bantamweight Khabib prodigy. He's obviously coming off of a win last Saturday at UFC 324 against Figueiredo. Before that, 321, it's Mario Batista. However, it sounds good and all that he's got these wins, but there were lackluster performances, in my opinion. Mario Batista rocked him bad, dropped him, and he looked very average against Figueiredo. Didn't really push for the finish. Was content with that decision win, and Figueiredo is washed beyond anywhere near title contention. So, yes, he's coming off with 2 wins, but they are pretty lackluster wins. He's a heavy decision merchant when it comes to fighting the elite guys. Obviously, KOs against lower ranked opposition like Raoni Barcelos. However, ever since he's took that big step up, guys like Sandhagen, Merab obviously, Figueiredo and Batista, he's yet to find a finish. Nor submission nor KO, so that'll play into the mind of the UFC. I think this guy doesn't really get many finishes. Do we want that in the main event, fighting for the belt? Do we want that as champ? However, he's extremely well rounded. Incredible grappling. Obviously trains. He is a Nurmagomedov, so of course he's gonna have good grappling. Trains with Khabib, obviously related to Khabib. Great team they have over there in Juicistan. But no real KO threat on the feet. So low output striker as well. Also, there's my opinion is question marks over his gas tank. That first fight against Merab, he was on his way to winning it. He won the first 2 rounds, but he gassed badly. And he seems to slow down a lot in these fights, 3 and the 5-round fights. So that's to be considered. But back in the start of last year, 2025, he did have a very, very good scrap with Merab for the belt. People out there argued he won. He come out on post-fight with the excuse, "Oh, I broke my hand." That's not really an excuse. You clearly gassed out, and Merab took over, like he does to most opposition, bar Petr Yan, as of late. The reason you would want to see Umar fight for the belt, he's got a big fan base, so you're going to guarantee millions of views. All the Muslims out there that love this guy, big fan base they have, they really do back their own. Clearly the English don't, with a lot of guys wanting Paddy Pimblett to lose. I don't understand that, but Umar is a fresh matchup for Yan. Not seen that fight yet. Russia v Russia. That is the only really thing that separates Umar from Merab and O'Malley in favouring him for this matchup is that he is yet to fight Petr Yan, so we don't know how that one plays out. But Umar Nurmagomedov, unsure. Second guy we're talking about here for fighting Yan is Merab. Obviously a former champ himself, coming off of, I'm going to say it, a dominant loss. He got dominated by Petr Yan in their last fight. You could argue he was 50-45 Yan. He completely outclassed him on the feet, even took him down. Everyone watching these Merab fights in 2025, no one beats this guy on the ground. Yan took him down with ease, stuffed a lot of the takedowns. Merab shot at him. It was very impressive. But we have to credit his activity in 2025, defending the belt 3 times. Tried it for the 4th against Merab against Yan. Sorry. A key thing when talking about Merab is because of his dominance, he's got wins over Yan, Umar, and O'Malley, the 3 guys involved in this video here, at the top of the division. So can't count him out. I do believe he deserves an instant rematch. Maybe not an instant rematch. He deserves an instant title shot when he fights next. However, I don't think he should be the guy that fights Piotr Yan next. I think he should sit out for a bit, recover. He had a big 2025, 4 fights, must be draining on the body. You see what happened to guys like Reina Derrida. Cuts a lot of weight in Marab, so I think he should let his body heal, look to come back, fight the winner of Yan's next fight, which I won't say who yet. But no doubt about it, he's an incredible fighter in the division, great wrestler, got good wins over these guys, so I think he should get a title fight. I just don't think it should be next. He's completely cleared out the division by Yan because he beat O'Malley twice, beat Umar. Yeah, he's an incredible fighter in the division, and it's never an easy fight, no matter who fights him. I just don't think he should fight Yan next. The third guy here in the conversation to fight Yan, Sean O'Malley. He's a predominant striker, wants to keep the fight on the feet at all times, uses range, leg kicks, he's incredibly fast on the feet. I believe he's the fastest fighter in the Bantamweight division. No one on the feet is quicker than him. However, the wrestling is a big question mark. And it seems I like Marab shut him down pretty easily with the takedowns. He didn't really pose much of a threat, looking to get back to the feet. So if he does get the fight with Yan will be looking at that and thinking, I can exploit that weakness of yours. Because I don't believe Sean O'Malley can take Yan down, or anyone down really, in that top. Umar. He didn't shoot against Song. Obviously Marab gets clearly out-grappled by. However, Sean O'Malley has a win over Piotr Yan. Yan wants that back. He's publicly said it. He wants to fight O'Malley. He wants to get that L he thought he won. It was a very close fight. He wants that back, and he wants to show the levels between him and Sean O'Malley. Both of them obviously want the fight. Of course, O'Malley's going to want the fight. It's the title fight. So I think that'll be a good fight if they do fight. Obviously, O'Malley's a big American name. America, if you count Gaethje as the interim champ, don't have any male champions right now. So they'll want an American champ. Potentially at the White House, this could happen. It'd be a good fight to put on the White House. He's seen as a fun fighter due to his striking style. He's a big name, O'Malley, with casual fans. No one really, the casuals will tune in for an O'Malley fight. Whereas casuals don't really care that much about a guy like Umar, Marab. O'Malley's a big American name, and obviously with this new Paramount deal, they're going to want big names on these cards, fun fights. So obviously, O'Malley looks to keep it on the feet, which excites the casual fans. O'Malley always wants to fight on the feet. He doesn't want it on the ground. He excels in the striking. Obviously, himself has a bit of Dana White privilege with that instant rematch he got against Marab, which he probably didn't deserve at the time. But he's gone out there and beat Song Yadong, a good fighter. Puts himself in a great position to be in the conversation for a title fight, especially with the way Yan decimated Marab and Umar's boring performance. So if Umar had have gone out there and got a KO of a figure, you could argue Umar's more deserving, but it's 50-50 right now between all three of these guys. No one's really set themselves out. Marab obviously has the history of the dominant champ. O'Malley's got the win over Yan. But Umar, boring fight. No one's really standing out. Just like the lightweight division, but it'd be interesting to see who they give the shot to in 2026. Overall, I do believe Sean O'Malley should fight Piotr Yan. History, a close fight. Only reason I think this compared to Marab is Marab dominated Yan, then Yan dominated Marab. So if you get dominated, you shouldn't fight for the belt or fight the guy that just dominated you. I understand if it was a close fight like Strickland Du Plessis, that was a close fight. Marab clearly had a big weakness on the feet. That body kick of Yan was causing him big problems, and you could argue it's between these two here, O'Malley and Yan, being the best striker in the weight class. So, yeah, fight on the feet. Yan would have the edge to take him down. I don't think Umar deserves a title fight again. He needs to go out there and get a finish or put on a good performance. I think he should fight Song Yadong. Song Yadong, that's a good fighter, good takedown defense, solid on the feet. That'd be a great win for Umar. I think Umar should fight Song Yadong. And if he wins, then you've got no choice really but to give him a title fight, with 3-fight win streak and top guys in the division. However, I think O'Malley should fight Yan, put it on the White House. Big fight, hype it up like mad. Get UFC will want an American champ, so I think that'd be a great fight between O'Malley and Yan. That's got fight of the year contender all over it. Their first fight was an absolute banger, back and forth. O'Malley hurts Yan, Yan hurts O'Malley. Obviously O'Malley got the nod, but both guys want to go out there and show that they are the best striker in the division, and let alone that, the best fighter in the division. I think the Sugar Show is back. You would argue Yan is a more favourable matchup for him than Umar or Merab, who would look to take him down non-stop. Yeah, that's who I think should fight Yan next. I think O'Malley should fight Yan. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe. I post regularly on this channel, Twitter, TikTok, same name, MMA Dilly. Please drop some likes, follow, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching.